Maya moved into her grandmother's old farmhouse after the funeral. The house hadn't been touched in years, dust settling over the antique furniture like a second skin. It was far from the city, nestled between crooked trees and quiet fields. But Maya liked the quiet, needed it. There was only one thing she didn't like: the mirror. It stood in the upstairs hallway, a tall, ornate thing with a dark wooden frame twisted into shapes that looked almost like faces. Maya didn't remember seeing it as a child, but now it felt like it had always been there. Every time she passed it, she'd catch something, just for a second, moving, in the reflection that wasn't there in the hallway. At first, she chalked it up to exhaustion. She was grieving. Of course she'd see things. But then the reflection started watching her. When she stood still in front of the mirror, her reflection didn't. It would smile when she didn't, tilt its head too far, blink when her eyes were wide open. Once, she caught it mouthing words, silent, frantic, but the glass muffled the meaning. One night, as wind screamed through the trees and rain tapped on the windows, Maya awoke to a creak in the hallway. She crept out of bed and looked. The mirror stood at the end of the hall, untouched, but her reflection was gone. Maya stared, heart hammering. Then she heard the whispering, close and wet, like breath against her ear. "I want your face." She turned. No one there. Its eyes were sunken. When she looked back at the mirror, her reflection had returned, but it wasn't her. Its smile was too wide, and it raised a hand and pressed it against the glass. A handprint bloomed on her side of the mirror. She ran. The next morning, neighbors found the front door hanging open. The house was cold and empty, save for the mirror. If you visit that house now, they say you'll see a girl in the mirror, staring out. She looks like Maya. But if you look too long, she starts to look like you.